EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Detroit Lions. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Ford Field. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Remember with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. We see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Let's go now.
Quick throw, caught by Johnston on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Go! Gravity line.
A give to Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Tennessee.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Slot man in motion right.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left. A lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the double. Here we 32.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On the set. Here we go. Cut.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
A loss of 2.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It is third and long.
Set, cut. Red 38.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going up top. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Drop 60. Here we go. Set.
Now, first down throw for Ward. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Here's Ward now on second down. That one caught is Chimbre Dike. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Titans first down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On play action, it's Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Second and 10.
Bronco leading.
Motion man is Johnston. Quick throw, taken in, and he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down, coming up.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Ward now on third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I take G bag. Watch do it.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Blue black. 6. Mega. 10.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
10. So now we're up. 4.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
DK to return. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Cap. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On first and 10, Ward. The ball comes out. And the Lions have come up with the football. in the pocket looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
Third and a long way to go.
Brings up third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Timray DK now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, it's Ward. This is intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Yards to go.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And it'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
At the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they go to work on first and goal.
Ready, ready. Yep, black over.
Undercut.
Red, yellow, set, go.
Back to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down comes to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
Gibbs trying to find the crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Detroit.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on 4th down based on what they do on 3rd down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on 3rd and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jim DK. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
Stays over 1st and 10. And we're on the 31-yard line.
Play action. Ward. Open right side is a Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
That run good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen. They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
19, 18, Pioneer. Ready?
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
24 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
Motion man is Johnston. Shotgun snap for Wolf. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
19, here we go, here we go. W Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11, go!
Out of the gun, Ward. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Titan first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On first down, Ward. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal
at the 1-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
First down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one underthrown and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4.
Crack all 80.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On the jump.
Here's third and 7.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now it's Ward. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 11.
Give him 11 on the scramble.
First down.
And give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment.
Ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on him.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Ready? 70, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
They motion a receiver right.
Go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll send a man in motion left. Open man left side. He's got it. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Down. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
On second down, here's Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Hey, smash Broncos! 70 Ranger. Warrior 70.
They send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on third down, Ward. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will get into the end zone. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Titans.
This is just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so... the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
White. Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Hey, green. Claws red. Set, go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. The DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Black shot. Come on, set, ready.
Right back to the air following that pick six. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he is out of bounds. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's going to let this one go deep. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
40-yard line.
On the set.
They'll run with Gibbs. He's got space inside the 25. And he will score! Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst,
The
that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what we're talking about.
Makes the score Titans 27, Lions 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's DK. And he'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on, come on, go!
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now Gibson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
19, Tiger, 19, 70, Timberwolf. 18, Pioneer.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Here's Ward. That one incomplete. Good job, Pittsburgh there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Motion man is Johnston. Ward now on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's a pump ball. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a big one for Tennessee. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Read alert, read alert. Mustang 19. Ready.
Now Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Ready, ready.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
60 Bobcat. Tag. 18 card. 70 Lions. Roll.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
But he goes nowhere. Ball doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Titans add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Up the sideline, past the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
37.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's DK. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Go street.
Here's Gibson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and inches.
Ready,
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
First down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll run here with Gibson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Ready, let's go.
A carry now for Gibson. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession lead. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. Gibson. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Receiver in motion, headed left. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. He's got it! A great connection there. Going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
Here we go.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Cycle. Green Jack. Let's set.
Back to throw. Downfield, it's caught on that left sideline.
That's good.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
10 black, smash, red, hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Picked off by Kevin Winston. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
And this is going to be a Titans first down. So the tackle is made just shy of the 30.
And his running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Okay,
I
ready?
go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Running is Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go street. Let go.
Now a give up the middle. He'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
70 Timberwolves.
Motion man is Johnston. They'll drop to throw. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pick up of 46 yards.
A gain of 46 yards on the play.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Not much to speak of on that one. Easy a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
18, run. Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Titans. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
will line up for
Man in motion, heading left. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Lions 27.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
Come on, set. Hut.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown.
The first down pass. Complete to number 14 on the cross.
Here comes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
He'll look to throw.
7-yard line.
Going for it all. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jamil Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
27-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes, and I'd love to see him the next time.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it? 6. Mega. Let's go now. 6.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Again, working deep downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, all right.